All trails have their own characteristics. Some are simply challenging. Others offer tranquility and calmness. But there's one trail feature I appreciate the most, the ridgeline. Hiking along a ridgeline, enjoying the magnificent mountain view, is the biggest appeal to me. The Keelung mountain range in northern Taiwan extends through Ruifang, Jiufan, and Jingguashi. Here, you'll find the most beautiful 10 mountain ridgelines, known as the Golden 10 Ridges. Among them is the Teapot Mountain Trail, a ridgeline that offers not only excitement and breathtaking views, but also carries the long, fascinating history of gold mining. Come check it out with me. To get here, you can take a train to Ruifang Station, then transfer by bus to Jingguashi, alighting at the Gold Museum stop. From there, it's about a 10-minute walk to the trailhead. If you're driving, head straight to the Quanji Temple parking lot, which is just 5 minutes away.
Okay. Today I will be taking on the Teapot Mountain Ridge, which is the easiest of the Golden 10 Ridges. I will be starting today's journey from here, the Gold Museum. This means Golden Chinese, by the way. I will first walk to Quanji Temple, where then I will begin the actual ascent to Teapot Mountain. After that, instead of going back down the way that I came, I will continue up the ridge in this direction. Trust me, there is a trail here. It might not look like it. It's called Banping Mountain. It's super beautiful, definitely worth it. But after that, I will find my way to a road that will take me to the Golden Shrine, where I will eventually loop back to the Gold Museum. Wow, does that sound long? It really is, so I think we should get started.
Along this trail, you'll find many traces of mining history. Take this crumbling red brick building, for example. It used to house the cableway system that transported miners.
Oh my gosh, wow. That's so cool. Whoa. That's where we're headed. Wow. Looks kind of far, but it's actually pretty close. Let's go look at the ocean. Whoa. Wow. I never get tired of ocean views. We have a pretty nice day today too. It's very clear. Although it might look like there's a lot of shade in that area, there's actually not a lot. So if you do hike here, you want to be prepared for some rainy days in autumn and winter, or super sunny ones in spring and summer. The best way to be prepared for that though is to, of course, check the weather beforehand, as that's the best way to ensure a fun and safe hike. Okay, so this is the official trailhead to the Teapot Mountain Trail. However, instead of taking this route up, I'm gonna continue along the main road here. It's usually closed off to the public, only reserved for emergency vehicles, but that makes it a gentle option for hikers if they don't want to start out the hike on steep stairs, which I do not. So we're gonna go this way.
Gold mining in Jingguashi went on for over a century. As the gold started to run out, the mining companies began blasting the mountains to reach deeper veins. This dramatic process shaped the landscape we see today.
Whoa, let's take a look at this one over here. As you can see, the surface of this rock is exposed, probably due to the blasting that was happening. And if you take a closer look, you can even see some holes drilled into it by miners who were extremely determined to find as much gold as they can. I don't know. Do you think you would have been as passionate as they were to find gold? Not sure if there's any left though. Oh wait, look over here. Wow, do you guys see that? The ocean over there, it's 2 different colors. That is what we call the Yin-Yang Sea. And the mix of colors is a result of iron ions washing from the mines into the ocean. You can see the colors very well, even in this lighting, but you can imagine, even on a very sunny day, it'll just pop out even more. So pretty. Oh, where do these stairs go to a scary tunnel, actually? Wow, this looks very sketchy, but walkable. I think we should go inside and check it out. Fingers crossed there's no ghosts. Wow. Oh, it's not that long of a tunnel. Whoa. Very rarely do you see caves and tunnels in Taiwan that you can enter in, so this is really fun. Very short tunnel, and it ends in a jungle. But actually, yeah, I do know what this is. This tunnel was used to connect 2 different mining areas here on the mountain, allowing maintenance workers to easily move to and fro between the areas. It's very cool inside, so on hot summer days, it's a nice spot for you to sit and cool down, but it is a little creepy, especially if you're by yourself. So there's nothing here else for me to see, so we're gonna head back and continue our hike. Wow. Do you guys see that bare patch up there on the summit? That's actually where veins were blasted open. You can even see tiny rocks kind of right underneath it. Above that though used to be a boulder in the shape of a melon, hence the name Jingguashi. Unfortunately, that was blasted away too. And then this mysterious platform over here, that is where the Golden Shrine is, which we'll visit later on. As you can see, this area was pretty much built on gold. We actually call this the Trail of Gold too. In this area, you'll see many large rocks just like this, but don't underestimate them. They might seem a bit unremarkable, lacking color, but inside, they actually have a high gold content. For example, a 1-ton boulder could contain about 3 grams of gold. You might be tempted now to take one home, but unless you're Superman, good luck lifting that. It's a nice little evolution of stairs here. Adds to the excitement of the journey.
There are plenty of pavilions and platforms along the way. Perfect not just for resting, but also for soaking in the endless sea views. It's the perfect spot to relax and daydream for hours. Passing by Lion Pavilion, you'll see the main peak of Teapot Mountain. It's only 590 meters high, but feels very steep.
There it is. Just 110 meters from this point is Teapot Mountain. You know, mining companies once wanted to blast this peak open, but luckily for us, they didn't, or else we wouldn't have a mountain to climb. All right, let's take on this challenge together. It can be a bit slippery.
The bare rock wall can be slippery after rain. you'll find the summit is a stack of giant rocks with cracks forming various climbing routes.
Okay, as you can see, there are many different ways, but to get to the inside of the teapot, then you'd want to take one of these two, and the cave is really fun to enter into, so we're gonna go this way. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is always very exciting, a little scary, but thrilling to the point where I could do it again. Wow. What an incredible view. It's pretty scary, not gonna lie. Wow. I think actually I want to go explore over there. Wow. Okay. That was a little scary going through that cave, but these views really make all of that worth it. Oh, and look at this over here. Be careful of these. These are actually ventilation shafts back from the mining days, and they're put here to prevent you from falling because, well, some of these holes can go as deep as 60 meters, so keep your distance. That side, also keep your distance because it drops down. But let me just soak in this view real quick.
Teapot Mountain may look steep, but the climb isn't too difficult and is very rewarding. What truly attracts me is the ridge ahead with its stunning mountain and sea views, plus the challenge of the climb. Let's drink some water and keep going.